Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a question for you. Have you been practicing the violin somewhat regularly? You know, maybe you're playing 3 times a week. Maybe you're playing, every single day. But you are still frustrated with your sound. Maybe you sound like this. Or maybe you sound like this. Well, the good news is I think I can help. I'm going to be going over some key principles of playing the violin that will get you from sounding like this to sounding more like this. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. So today, what I'm going to be talking about with you are the 3 pillars of tone production. So these 3 things are 1, bow weight, 2, bow speed, and 3, contact point. So let's take a look at these things one at a time. So first of all, let's talk about probably the most obvious one. That's going to be bow weight. A lot of times people will refer to this as pressure. And we don't want to use the word pressure because that just makes you think like you are trying to just squeeze out of the instrument. And it's good to just not use that word when we're talking about this, but instead weight, right? Like gravity is helping you out. So even if we call it weight and we think about gravity helping us, we can still use too much of it. We can let gravity, do too much. So we need to have the right amount of weight for certain applications. So experiment number 1. Try this with me. Take your violin and take your bow and really dig in there. Let that bow sink in. Yank that string around, but don't let it activate. See some squeaky? That's good. So now this is maximum bow weight. Now I want you to pull the bow slowly. It should sound terrible. So we're using too much bow weight. Now let's do the opposite. So fight against gravity. Let your bow just sit on the string barely and drag that across. That's like an okay sound. Pretty quiet, pretty, sheepish. So if I start out and I want to experiment with a lot of bow weight, I want a big sound. So I'm going to use a lot of bow weight. We don't want too much, right? Because we'll get that. So let's try a little bit less maybe. Maybe. All right. Good. Too much. A little bit less. Still not great. And then try a little bit less. Then try barely any. Well, that's not enough. So, bow weight is the first thing. How much weight are you letting go into the string? The next thing we want to talk about is bow speed. Another way to think about this is how much bow are you using at a time, right? So we could be doing this much bow speed, or we could be doing this much bow speed. Neither one of those are going to get us the result we want. Let's go right in the middle of those two. Medium bow speed. Let's see what that sounds like. Pretty good. So there might be times though where we want a softer sound. We want to use less bow speed, but also we want to be thinking about bow weight. So if we use less bow speed, then we want to keep the bow weight in a good spot too. So you want to think about bow weight and bow speed working together pretty closely. So try different combinations of these things right now. So let's do maximum bow weight with maximum bow speed. That actually sounded kind of nice, right? Really powerful, maybe a little bit harsh, yeah, but sometimes we want that. And as long as the pitch is coming out, it's really nice. So let's try maximum bow weight and then minimum bow speed. Yeah, those don't match up, so don't try that. Let's try medium of each. Medium bow speed, medium bow weight. Pretty nice. So you can see where you can experiment with these two things, bow weight and bow speed. Try a bunch of combinations. Let me know in the comments below what works best for you. Let me know. Hey, I think my version of maximum bow weight really doesn't sound that scratchy and it's working really well for me. That's great. We all have our own opinions of what maximum means and all this. It's all about experimentation. So those are our first two pillars. The third pillar of tone production is contact point. So contact point, this is where the bow is physically on the bridge, right? So let me bring it in for a closer look. So we want to think about this in terms of having 3 different lanes. There can be many more lanes if you really want and get really specific with your sound. But for today, let's just talk about 3. So we're going to have the bridge lane. This is right next to the bridge. The middle lane. And then we have the fingerboard lane. So these are 3 lanes when we talk about contact point. So our bow can be in any one of these 3 lanes. And these 3 lanes each have a specific purpose. So let's experiment with these lanes, all right? So if we play really close to the bridge, and I'm just gonna keep a medium bow speed, medium bow weight, mezzo forte sound throughout this just for demonstration. So mezzo forte, we're gonna go right in the bridge lane. Yikes, right? Kind of scratchy, kind of unpleasant. Let's try the middle lane. Really nice. Let's try the fingerboard lane. Not bad. Kind of quieter, a little bit more tame, and that has its purpose. But let's talk about the bridge lane for a second. When we want to play something intense, very epic. We want our bow to get as close to the bridge as possible so that we can get as much sound out. But if we get too close or we lose our perfect balance of bow speed and bow weight, then we're going to get this. It's a balancing act. You're walking a tightrope, literally, trying to figure out where that tone balance is going to be for you. Generally, for me, I spend 90% of my time in this middle lane. Gets that nice balanced sound. And then occasionally, if I'm playing something a little bit more gentle, I might get to that fingerboard lane. And obviously, like I showed before, when we want something epic and very powerful, I want to go towards that bridge lane. So there you have it. Those are the 3 pillars of tone production as I like to see them. Let me know in the comments below which pillar maybe you didn't know about. Maybe there's a pillar that you're having a lot of trouble with. Let me know what your problem is below. Maybe I can help you out, answer a question or 2. So thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped you. I hope that maybe you can, you pick up the fiddle right now and you are already starting to see some changes in your playing. It'd be really exciting. Always, come back to the video. Let me know if anything worked for you. Let me know if you are really excited now about playing violin. If you're looking to buy any strings or any of the stuff that I'm using here, you can find some links below to Amazon, and if you buy anything through those links, I get a very small percentage of that money, and you pay the same Amazon prices. It's just a nice way to help support the channel, and you can still just get the stuff you need. So this week I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be doing a live stream on Twitch where I will answer your violin questions, and I'll even play some requests for those of you in the chat wanting to hear something. You can find my Twitch link below. Maybe I'll throw it somewhere here, maybe here. You don't need an account or anything for Twitch. If you make one and you can throw me a follow on there, that helps the channel out too. just come in and you type away in the chat. Let me know what your questions are. It's a great opportunity. I've never done this before, so I think it's going to be a good time. That link again is below. Hope to see you there. So yeah, I guess that's it. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, a lot of you are not. Most of the views coming to the channel are not from subscribed people. So make sure you hit that subscribe button below. If you liked the video, if it helped you, hit that like button too. That helps the video get out to more people so we can help them too. That's all for now, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. I hope to see you on Twitch during that live stream. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you on the next video.